How wonderful to see you, young wizard. I've heard such magnificent things about your accomplishments around the spiral. Despite all of the adventure and excitement, it is of the utmost importance to remember your studies. And that, my young wizard, includes the learning of new spells. Such great power does not come without cost, and I fear that you will be challenged mightily in the trials to learn this spell. Your first task is the easiest. You must venture forth throughout the spiral and speak with 3 powerful tree lords. You should ask each for a small token of favor, and return to me when you've collected them all. The tree lords you should visit are Bartleby, the World Tree in Wizard City, Niles, the Balance Tree in Crocotopia, and Oakheart in Mushu. Each should be happy to give you a token of their respect. Have you gotten the tokens of favor from Bartleby, Niles, and Oakheart? You won't be able to learn your new spell without those items.
Why, hello, young wizard. It's been quite a while since I saw you, hasn't it? I have such a hard time remembering these days. What's that? You've come for a token of some sort? I suppose I can give you a piece of my bark. I think it will have to do. You can put it to use as a pendant or something similar.
Bartleby concentrates for a moment, then hands you a small piece of polished bark with a hole near the top. It's surprisingly warm, almost as if it's still alive.
I hope that suits your purpose, little wizard.
Greetings, young wizard. Once more you honor me with your presence. What can I do for you, esteemed wizard from afar? You desire a token? Why, it is the least I can do. You've demonstrated your allegiance to me, and I will do what I can to assist you. Let me make a gift to you of a small clasp of heartwood.
Oakheart opens his huge hand and gives you a small open ring of reddish wood.
Once that clasp is closed, only the greatest of the tree lords can cause it to open.
Good afternoon, young wizard. It's pleasant to see you back here in Crocotopia, and I'm certainly pleased that you thought to head out to my oasis and say hello. I trust everything is going well. You'd like a token of some sort? Tell you what, you can have this small chain I made of twisted vine. It should do well enough.
Niles rummages around in his leaves and produces a wooden chain made of twisted vine. It's strong as steel.
You can consider that a symbol of my respect.
They each gave you an item, correct? A pendant, a chain, and a clasp? Each of living wood? Serendipity! Those items will serve perfectly. Let me see them.
Professor Wu strings the pendant onto the chain and closes it with a clasp. She places the necklace around your neck.
Now we're just getting started. Now that the necklace is taken care of, there's the problem of having a charm that will reach throughout the spiral to reach the ears of the one it's intended for. I'm afraid that such knowledge will not come easily. I need you to go to Dragonspyre and find an ancient charm, the Rota of Reading. You should be able to find it in the Athenaeum. Just speak to Milos Bookworm, and he should be able to teach you the Rota. Have you gone to the Athenaeum in Dragonspyre and learned the Rota of Reading from Milos Bookworm? You've got to learn it before I can teach you the spell you seek.
Welcome to the Athenaeum, young wizard from afar. How can I help you on this fine day? Oh dear, it seems that the state of the facilities being what they are now, I will have some difficulty helping you with that request. There was a crystal with the Rota of Reading on it, but it may have been looted. Let me check the records. Oh my, you're in luck. That crystal was checked out before the invasion. It's in the hands of... Oh my, you're out of luck. It's in the hands of the Collector, an irredeemable thief of crystals and what have you. If you think you can recover it from her, you've clearly gone cuckoo.
After defeating the collector, you find half of the crystal you seek. There is no sign of the other half. Perhaps Milo's bookworm knows what to do.
What's that? You only found half of the crystal? Oh my, that won't do. Half a Rota is no Rota at all. Let me check the records here. Perhaps I can help you. My apologies. I didn't notice this notation. The crystal was returned in a damaged fashion. We find his account, but he never paid. The previous borrower was Scarrick Galogaunt, an unscrupulous opportunist that used the Dragon Titan's raid to claim some power. You should go check with him and see if he has the other half. He dwells in the labyrinth.
Ist ja schon worden, hä? Hier ist Hosen, Hosen.
That looks like the right...
Det är som har den här. Det är så som tiden har den här. Det är som har den här. Det är så som tiden har den här.
Excellent work. Your first day. I'm...
Gallogaunt is dealt with, you quickly find the other half of the broken crystal.
Good work! You've recovered both parts of the crystal. I'll get it mended and ready for you to watch.
Milos Bookworm takes the 2 pieces of the broken crystal from you. A moment later, he hands it back to you in one piece.
I always keep a roll of crystal tape on hand for repairs like that. Good as new. Step right over to the crystal stand and place it into the slot. You should be able to learn the Rota of reading from that crystal.
The Rota of reading begins to play for you. The language is very old, but you understand that it's about summer, the renewal of life, and cuckoos. You're not certain why there are so many cuckoos in the song, but you learn it quickly.
So you've learned the Rota of reading? Wonderful. That will serve you well when it comes time to summon the most powerful emissary of life. Now that you have a powerful life pendant and learned the Rota of reading, you're almost ready. The only thing left is to collect a bouquet of flowers from Lady Oriel in Unicorn Way. You need to collect a bouquet of flowers from Lady Oriel in Unicorn Way. No time to smell them.
You'd like a bouquet of flowers to symbolize your allegiance to the School of Life Magic? Why, of course. It is my pleasure to provide them.
She gives you a bouquet of flowers gathered from throughout the spiral. Frost flowers from Wizard City, cactus blooms from Crocotopia, Marlebonian mystic flowers, pearl orchids from Mushu, and fire blooms from Dragonspyre.
What a beautiful bouquet you've assembled. With that symbol of life gathered from throughout the spiral, you have something certain to get the attention of the emissary of life. You should go to the fairgrounds in Cyclops Lane and see what emissary from life will come to grant your most powerful spell yet. With that pendant about your neck and the bouquet of flowers in your hand, go to the fairgrounds in Cyclops Lane and recite the Rota of Reading aloud. You should be rewarded with your spell shortly. Go now to the fairgrounds in Cyclops Lane to see what emissary appears to teach you this powerful life spell. Remember to hold your flowers and recite the Rota of Reading, just as I instructed you.
Feel a little awkward, but you recite the Rota of Reading. Summer is coming in. Loudly sing, Cuckoo! The seed grows, and the meadow blooms, and the woods spring anew. Suddenly the life necklace falls from your neck and burrows into the ground. There is a rumbling from deep in the ground.
Young wizard of life. It has been long since I have heard that chant. It awakens memories long stolen from me. I thank you from the deepest rings of my being. I grant you the rebirth spell, the greatest secret of life magic you have learnt thus far. Use it wisely and in the service of life. Return now to Professor Wu and tell her what you have heard here. She will supply you with the spell.
Bartleby himself appeared before you? Oh my goodness, that is wonderful. Though he is not as alert as he used to be after the theft of the Eye of History, the oldest tree is still among the most powerful beings in the spiral and holds great authority.